Hello, hello, my beloved. Either we are whole and holy, filled with all the treasures of God in God, living where we are in truth, or we are practically dead, identified with the mortal form, the body. And when we identify with the body, then we are practically killing ourselves and everyone else. This is clear for you, but still we are again and again identifying with this mortal form and believed to be human, a man or woman, surrounded by other mortal forms. Make it clear to you there is only one mind, and all the figures you see are just ideas projected out of your mind. You split it yourself. It's all you. So when we take that back and give our mind totally to Holy Spirit to be guided by Him, and have only one relation to the Holy Spirit because He is in the mind of every one of us. This is such a liberation. We go in the present and feel that wholeness and holiness we are in truth in the Father. Well, that's what we learn and let go the world. So the lesson of today is that the body is a wholly neutral thing. We have to understand we use the body, we give the body to Holy Spirit and to Jesus for the salvation of the world. And it's just an instrument like a handy or mobile for communication purpose and for blessings and nothing more than this. But we are the whole and holy child of God, in the Father, totally safe, protected, and sharing one identity with everyone. That's where we are. That's who we are, the Holy Son of God. There's only one. We're sharing one identity. Okay, we start with some thoughts from the introduction. Jesus is saying, I am so close to you, we cannot fail. Father, we give these holy times to you in gratitude to Him who taught us how to leave the world of sorrow in exchange for its replacement, given us by you. We look not backward now, we look ahead and fix our eyes upon the journey's end. Accept these little gifts of thanks from us, as through Christ's vision we behold a world beyond the one we made, and take that world to be the full replacement of our own. And now we wait in silence, unafraid and certain of your coming. We have sought to find our way by following the guide you sent to us. We did not know the way, but you did not forget us. And we know that you will not forget us now. We ask but that your ancient promises be kept, which are your will to keep. We will with you in asking this. The Father and the Son, whose holy will created all that is, can fail in nothing, and I am that Holy Son, one with the Father. I am the will of the Father. In this certainty we undertake these last few steps to you, and rest in confidence upon your love, which will not fail the Son of God, Son who calls to you. So the love of God is anything and everything. We are the very love of the Father, the treasure of the Father. The Father has given us everything. He did not create a mortal form, dead and tired. No, He created only my spirit, me as a Holy Son, awake, whole and holy. Sorry, I have to sneeze. Now comes the reflection again about that real world. Actually, the real world is me. Why? Because I'm the extension of the Father, and the heaven is God Father and me in oneness. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so what is the real world? The real world is a symbol like the rest of what perfection of perceptions offers, yet it stands for what is opposite to what you made. Your world is seen through the eyes of fear and brings the witness of terror to your mind. The real world cannot be perceived except through eyes forgiveness blesses. So they see a world where terror is impossible and witness to fear cannot be found. So we have to let go, let Holy Spirit take over our mind, and with Him we see the real world, where everyone is loving us and we love everyone. The real world holds a counterpart for each unhappy thought reflected in your world, a sure correction for the sight of fear and sounds of battle which your world contains. The real world shows a world seen differently through eyes, to quiet eyes and with a mind at peace. Nothing but rest is there. There are no cries of pain or sorrow heard, for nothing there remains outside forgiveness. And the sights are gentle. Only happy sights and sounds can reach the mind that has forgiven itself. So when I forgive myself, totally accepting to be the whole and holy Son of God, then I see in everyone the same, the holiness and wholeness. And then I'm surrounded by this. What need has such a mind for thoughts of death and attack or murder? What can it perceive surrounded it but safety, love and joy? What is there it would choose to be condemned, and what is there that it would judge against? The world is seen arises from a mind at peace within itself. No danger lurks in anything it sees, for it is kind and only kindness does it look upon. So when I accept my wholeness, my holiness created by God, I definitely see it also outside in all my brothers. The real world is a symbol that the dream of sin and guilt is over, and God's Son no longer sleeps. His waking eyes perceive the sure reflection of his Father's love, the certain promise that he is redeemed. So I am free, free in the Father. The real world signifies the end of time, for its perception makes time purposeless. Wonderful. The Holy Spirit has no need of sorry, God created in a wig, mind and spirit. The Holy Spirit has no need of time when it has served his purpose. Now he waits but that one instant more for God to take his final step. And time has disappeared, taking perception with it as it goes, and leaving but the truth to be itself. Yes, I believe that. That instant is our goal, for it contains the memory of God. And as we look upon a world forgiven, it is who calls us to come. It is He who calls us to come and take us home, reminding us of our identity, which our forgiveness has restored to us. Great. Yes, I'm happy. I'm happy one with you. But the ego, Jesus, I tell you, is roaring against it. It does really roar against it. As if his last oil is going out and his last days have come. Definitely. Because when we exchange the house of the ego with God, yes, I am the extension of the Father, I am God. And the body is just a neutral instrument, right? So the lesson of today, 294. My body is a wholly neutral thing. I am a son of God. I also can say I am the Son of God, because there's only one, and that we shall. I am a son of God. Can I be another thing as well? No. Did God create the mortal and the corruptible? No. So this body is not created by God, it's just a tool. What use had God's beloved Son for what must die? Nothing. And yet a neutral thing does not see death, for thoughts of fear are not invested there, nor is a mockery of love bestowed upon it. I cannot love bodies. They are mortal forms. When I love forms, my partner, my children, animals, I kill them, practically. Its neutrality protects it while it has a use. So that has to be deeply understood, that the body is just a neutral thing. We give it to Holy Spirit and to Jesus for the salvation of the world. And as it is neutral, I'm not that body. I'm free. It cannot hurt me. It cannot burden me. It serves the purpose Holy Spirit gives and cannot even fall sick, nor age. It's just a tool, just a picture projected, handy. And afterwards, without a purpose, it is laid aside. It is not sick, nor old, nor hurt. It's just a picture, neutral. But when you believe you are and you are aging, definitely, you change it, but it hasn't to be. We just can leave it as it is. It is but functionless, unneeded, and cast off. Let me not see it more than this today. Just a tool. I am not that body. For service for a while and fit to serve, to keep its usefulness while it can serve. So the body serves the mind for liberation of the world, and then to be replaced for greater good. My body, Father, cannot be your son. No. And what is not created cannot be sinful nor sinless, neither good nor bad, just neutral. Let me then use this dream to help your plan that we awaken from all dreams we made. Where to? To be the Holy Son of God and the Father, which we all share. There's only one Holy Self. Jesus is asking how I feel. Very mixed, I tell you, very mixed. Ask yourself, who am I? Loud. Wow, who am I? I'm the most beautiful being created by the Father and the love arms of the Father. Yes, I feel better. Yes. So seemingly there are ideas still in my subconsciousness, and the ego is using it to pull me again and again in the body. Is that so? Definitely, all the convictions of the world are false. So they will be undone and I'm free. They are undone. You are free. Wow, this is good. I am free in the Father. I've never left the Father. Right. Now I feel free. Whew. So I really have to train my mind to be in this conviction that I'm free in God and nowhere else. Sure. My body is a whole and neutral thing. I'm a son of God. I'm the Son of God. And can I be another thing as well? No. No, I feel great. Did God create the mortal and corruptible? No. What use has God's beloved Son for what must die? Nothing. Only a tool. And yet a neutral thing does not see death. For thoughts of fear are not invested there. I'm not a body, I'm free. I'm love. Nor is a mockery of love bestowed upon it. You cannot love forms. Its neutrality protects it while it has a use. And afterwards, without a purpose, it is laid aside. It is not sick, nor old, nor hurt. It is but functionless, unneeded, and cast off. Let me not see it more than this today. Of service for a while, yes, fit to serve, to keep its usefulness while it can serve, and then to be replaced for greater good, the Holy Self, the being I am. My body, Father, cannot be your Son, no. And what is not created cannot be sinful nor sinless, neither good nor bad. Just a neutral thing. Let me then use this dream to help your plan that we awaken from all dreams we made. Yes. Ay, 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 ay. What a lesson. What a lesson. It is not an easy lesson, but a very liberating lesson. My body is a wholly neutral thing. Then I have to laugh. It's just a picture. And all the model forms I made up are just pictures. I split in myself. It's not real. Not one thought is real in this very world. God did not create the mortal. I am back home in the Father, one with you. Let's make that exercise. See beyond that form you projected, and I projected. The bodies. Me is the light, and I see you the light, and we are one. Aye. One holy self, Christ, God self. My mind holds only what I think with God, and feel in this oneness. That joy to be one in the Father, where we all live in truth. So merging with the brother means to recognize the Father, because he is part of me and part of God. So seeing you as a Christ, I realize that I'm the Christ. Yes. Yes, when I accept the love of the Father, that I'm in his love arms and heart. And let it be in the presence. No desires. Just let it be. I am totally safe, happy and holy in the Father. This makes me even dizzy, but the love of God is in my mind. I am the love. And the body somehow is extending as if it's a light body unlimited, and is flooded by the love of God. Omnipresent love of God. So I exchange the body with God. I live in God. Whole and holy. What a liberation. Great. Needs practice, a lot of practice, my love. A lot of practice. Okay, have a beautiful day. Enjoy. Enjoy to be not a body but free. It's just a neutral thing. And see beyond all the forms you see your brother, your Savior. One with you and God. Great. Beautiful day. I love you.